I won't slow down, building my empire in this buzzing town, casting my vision on the silver screen, my funded life, a vivid sheen, my funded futures, light the way.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. I'm Stephen Kalayjian. Welcome to MyFundedFutures 2-hour Asia markets here. We always start a little early before the 8 o'clock bell here. How is everybody? What a cabooshin'. I guess we hit an oil tanker, and looks like the markets are really getting absolutely cabooshed. Right before I came in, I thought there was a nice, oh my God, look at this oil. Just dropped to oil, setting up a beautiful long here. If this oil drops anywhere between the 91, I would say 91.65 and 92.65, it's just set up along. How is everybody? What a remarkable day here. S&P futures, if they push up to the 28.5 to 36.5, 37.5, I would look to short them. NASDAQ, I would go 90, 24,790 up to 24,820. All right. Good. How is everybody today? So many people blew up my phone last night. Andrew, how are you? So many people blew up my phone last night. I have to say it was really unbelievable. Again, when the algorithm reverses the buy here on the 5, you take the overbought condition here. You can see the overbought condition. And you look to take the short, and then you look to get the pullback here. Bear flag setting up on the NASDAQ and S&Ps on the 5-minute time frame. Let's go, everybody. Gold got absolutely kabooshed. Okay, gold got absolutely kabooshed here. Silver kabooshed. The whole world got kabooshed here. All right. It looks like here what S&Ps just hit the 8.5 level already, but let's just see what's going to transpire here. I've been short S&P since 67, 63, and now I'm getting nervous. Well, what are you getting nervous for? I would just look to cover half. Right? You can't go wrong. They got down to 17. When I came in, they were 17. I tried to scalp the long, and it just rallied 10. Now you got bear flags. Gold's getting cabooshed here, Tina. Nothing to be nervous about, Tina. You should be nervous. It was, 50, 40 handles against you, but you got 40 handles locked in, right? All right. Again, thank you. Oil should go up here. This thought it would get down to 65. If this oil gets, you could probably lower it. 91.80, 80, 92.80. It was a little short. There goes the S&Ps dropping again, Tina. You got the double red short on the S&Ps. This was a nice short here. You see the double red here on the 5-minute. The 5 correlating with the 15. You take this beautiful bear flag right here. This is a nice cabooshin here. Gold. Another bear flag on gold here. You can see here right before the markets open here. You can see the pencil down here and then the push up right into the below the 10 bar 61, drop 5, and then here's the real big 63, the overbought, beautiful, and then it just got absolutely cabooshed 20. How is everybody tonight? Papa Del, what's going on? Anybody new here? Anybody? My phone blew up yesterday. I'm just letting you know. My phone blew up with so many people wanting my 5-day free trial, which will start. It starts every Monday. We absolutely crushed it today with a capital C. Crushed. Okay. Nice short at the end of the day on the push up. And we absolutely crushed it. Tyler trades for these. Remember, you guys got to register for a MyFundedFutures account. All right. Are you in? Okay, you make sure the ladder's up, okay? All right. Yes, I'm here. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love it even more, okay? All right. Again, you got to go wide on the oil here. I should have just stayed at 65. Okay. Still think oil is going to get one more push up. Gold's getting another. And we're off at Belmont. Here we go. All right. Let's see if this oil can get back up to 60, 70 range here. Look to exit 70. See the 5s are getting oversold here. Bear flag on the NASDAQ and S&Ps. Look to sell this oil up between the 50 and 80 range on the oil. Here we go, right back up. Look how fast this oil is. You know, Anybody trade the big ones in the oil? I love trading the big ones. Oh my God. I was, last Sunday night, gold making new lows, NASDAQ and S&P. I would lower your stops here. MyFundedFutures also, there goes the oil right back up on the double blue buy. Should make a lower high. The 15s are rolling over here. So we're going to, a next overbought condition, I'll look to short this. Gold making new lows here. Okay. I trade the big ones on oil, right? Fiber Spice. There you go on the oil, Fiber Spice. Beautiful. I'd be exiting longs above here, 80, 75, 80. All right. S&P and NASDAQ should get kaboosh. Tina, I would lower your stops. Now S&P just dropped 3. NASDAQ just dropped 15. Gold making new lows. Silver making new lows here. Beautiful. What a wild day, baby. Let's go. Hand on the mouse. That is a T-shirt. Official T-shirt of the SK Trading department here. Okay. All right. SK Trading. Let's go. You guys should be listening to me during the day. I know a lot of you work, but all of you should be listening to me today, learning the strategies, the patterns. The 115 short was an absolute Picasso. Look at the NASDAQ, Tina. Look at the S&Ps, Tina. Get in there. All right. All right. All right. Unbelievable. What a day. What a day. What a day. It really was a remarkable day. All right. I'm so happy. So many people did well today. Silver non-confirming. What are you talking about? On the lows? Yeah. So silver is non-confirming on the lows. I probably would take a long here on silver if it gets down to the 83.75 to 84.45 on silver. And you got to go wide. Short the S&Ps. I did call the short on the S&Ps. Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me say I would short S&Ps? 28.5 to 36.5, Papa Delt. One of the greatest gifts is the ability to listen. I'm telling you now. Oil, I'd be scaling out of longs here above 80. Melina, did you get the short? Schultze, let's go. Smith Barney. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And let's go. All right. All right. So, enough with these tweets because right.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Nope, old and dumb. Nope, that's not true. You just got to learn to listen. That's all. It's the greatest gift in life is the ability to listen, period. End of story. Okay? All right. Let's see. Silver is pushing back up. Good evening. All right. ISTA 2015 short oil. Nope, I called a long in oil. You got to wait. You got an 80x rising here. This was an easy long, even though it pulled down all the way into the lower part of the range and ripped the dollar. So oil, you probably have to go like every 40 cents if you're going to scale in. There goes the S&Ps down 5. NASDAQ just dropped 20. Tina, you got reshort, Tina? Anybody? Fiber Spice. Let's go, Michael. You guys cannot miss these opportunities. That was a monster bear flag on the NASDAQ and S&P. They haven't even rolled over yet. Roll over. I don't know. I'm just telling you guys. I'm just telling you. Yes, sir. You should not be having delayed data when you trade a night session, period. Don't be an amateur. Come on, let's go. Apple 1991. You have to have real-time data, right? Ryan Wiggins, what's going on, right? All right, beautiful shorts on the NASDAQ, beautiful shorts on the S&P, great long, okay, on oil. You guys, the night sessions just be over just on those 3 trades. Even if you took the NASDAQ or S&P, you should be up a couple $100. Are you practicing on a sim?
I am trying to get that.
Okay. I don't care about Fridays, 66.52. I don't. Look at this oil. Oh my! When you see the ADX rising like this, and you get an over. oversold condition. This is a kaboom. Look at the 15. Oh my God. Look at the 30-minute ADX rising. Look at the 60-minute ADX rising. Right. Well, not yet, but the positive MACD. So 2 out of the 3 ADXs were rising, 15s and 30s. All right. And of course, it dropped 60. Wow. NASDAQ just got absolutely kabooshed, down 40. S&Ps down 8. Okay. Papa, there you go, Papa Del. That's it. Right back on the couch. Get in there, Jennifer. I would short the oil only if it gets above the 94.10 up to 95.10. I would short oil. S&P futures. What a absolute Picasso of a bear flag. When you see an ADX rising like this with monster selling pressure, negative MACD, and you see this monster bear flag, it's over. OVA. Over. All right? I mean, come on. Let's go. I didn't have one losing trade today trading live capital. Not one. Okay? Let's go. Okay? Let's go. You guys should all be in past 20 Apex guns. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see what that said. It's Christmas in March. All right? So I didn't have one losing trade today trading live capital. Okay? I didn't have a losing trade yesterday trading live capital. As a matter of fact, I didn't want to tell you my win streak here in days. Okay? So I'm telling you, where's the free trial? You have to text me your full name and email, and you can start it on Monday. Okay? Your full name and email to my cell phone, 914-500-7484. I need a drink. It's over. That's a T-shirt. I have it. It's over. And get in there, right? Melina, did you get that short, Melina? Schultze? Talk to me, Schultze, from down under. Did you get that short, Schultze? Fill the coolers. That's another one. Fill the coolers. It's over. Right? All right. A lot of crazy. Look at these S&Ps. Oh, what were you offering? That was a perfect bear flag. Did you see the ADX rising on the 15? Oh, my word. The big selling pressure. The ADXs are rising on the 30. The ADXs are rising on the 60. This is a Picasso. All right. Next. That's what I say. There goes the NASDAQ. Love that sound. Love that sound. Look at this. Razor's up 1,500 in 10 minutes. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Razor. See that? Pull the trigger, baby. That's what I love. Pull the trigger. Have confidence. Love this game. Love, 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 love this game. Absolutely an absolute Picasso. Okay? An absolute Picasso. When you see the ADX is rising on the 15, 30, and 60, and you get an overbought condition on the 5, and you got monster selling pressure, let them have them. Right? 914-500-7484. Okay? Raffles. I don't even know if we're gonna have a raffle tonight, but you better sign up. We'll see. I want to see this number get to 500, 600, 700. I'll decide if we're gonna have a raffle tonight. Okay, Miss Valerie, congratulations. She won a couple of days ago. Do I trade options? No, I got enough to worry about between trading stocks and running the live stream and trading live futures. Okay, and I trade the big ones. Okay, all right. It doesn't matter. All right. All right. Made a new low here. Non-comp was a low here. 15. No, didn't make a new low. All right. So do you know why we're down? All right, if you're long the silver, I would kick it out above 65. Whoa, Nelly. That was a good one off the 30-minute time frame on the silver. Look at these moves here tonight, guys. Come on. Look at silver. So he noticed that silver made a new low here within the range, and the MACDs could not confirm the low. That's a buy divergence, okay? And let me see what the crude oil is doing here. Did it rally, crude? I don't know what the hell it did here. Oh, this trade station, come on. I get Billy put create tabs here. All right, never got the short off on this I'll just leave it there. So you guys want to see the ADX rising means the trend is in place, up or down. All right, and it's part of my strategies. Okay. Jimi Hendrix is Nick. You're in double secret probation. Ian, your father's in double secret probation. Ian, okay, that's it. It's over. All right. Good job, Arthur. Proud of you, brother. Beautiful short. Oh my God, that was a Picasso, Molina. You got to have confidence. Let's go. All right. All right. So where are we here now? I don't know. Is there a micro gold? I don't even know. I don't know. All right. You guys should be part of my live stream every day. Tomorrow I'll be on MyFundedFutures television from 10:30 to 11:30 tomorrow. So I'm just letting you know, giving you the heads up there. All right. If this gold gets up to the 47.5, 48, up to 55, I would look to short it on the gold. Silver, what a long. That is an absolute great long on silver. Now, a lot of people, two tankers hit, yep. Now, a lot of people, I'm just letting you know, are trading the SIC, okay? Hi, SK. On the 5-minute crude, MACD is low, but the price going higher. So sell divergence. Yes, but it will be deemed a scalp. And it pushed up and then it got caboose. So basically, the 5, this is actually called a triple kabooski. So what you want to do here, you want to see if you get the push up for the bear flag and then the drop and see if these 15s can get deeply oversold here. Okay? All right? Okay. All right. Wow, Phil from oil from Iraq. All right, I cancel the short on the oil. I don't like leaving things out there. Arthur, that's a great job, Arthur. Okay, my phone's blowing up from a lot of people here. My phone's blowing up a lot of people. All right. All right. If you shorted the gold, I would lower your stops here. This market's going right back down here. All right, let's see again if this gold gets up there again. 47.5 up to 55, 56.5 range. Let's see if this oil can get us some type of a pop here. All right. What are you doing? Order filled.
Oh, I clicked something.
Okay, you gotta be careful. That's exactly what happened today. All right. So the person here did not know they were trading the big ones, and they got absolutely kabooshed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't get. You gotta understand that thing's like a loaded gun. Okay, that thing's like a loaded gun. You got to be very careful when you trade. Okay, on that. Look at his S&Ps. Oh, they're finished. Good. I want the market to go to 5,700, and then I think you buy everything. But here's the problem. There's only 4 seats. If he loses all 4 seats, he's a lame duck president, and nothing's going to get done. They're going to impeach him, waste American taxpayer. All the fraud goes bye-bye. Nobody goes to jail, and everybody just steals. S&Ps, if they get down to the 08.5, 16.5, I'd look to buy them. NASDAQ gets down to the 20 to 50 range. This is a scalp long. It just happened so fast there. All right. Again, you're making new lows, and the MACDs cannot confirm on the 3-minute time frame. So the NASDAQ just ripped 15 to 20 now. Shoot, happened too fast. I saw it. If you look here, you can see the 3-minute time frame on the S&Ps just ran 6. So if you look at the S&P futures, if I can type, I just do not understand why this keyboard. So if you look here, S&P's got that. Oh my God, 15.25. You see here, the MACDs did not confirm the low. Just ran 8. NASDAQ just ran 25. Oh my Lord. Handstand. Hate missing divergence patterns like that. You need to master Iceman the Dom. You master the, look at this NASDAQ. So if you look at NASDAQ, you can see the identical same pattern here. Okay. NASDAQ pushed down here. Okay. What did it get down to? Oh, I'm scared to look. Oh my God. 40. Just ran 30. It just ran 40 on the NASDAQ. All right. You could probably take a short on this NASDAQ if it gets up to 85, 24,785 on the NASDAQ. Oh, this NASDAQ, this die. Let me just watch it. See if we get another push. It just dropped. Let's leave the NASDAQ up. What's crude doing here? Papa crude. All right. This crude gets up to the, geez, this dropped. If this crude gets back up to 94.20 to 95.20, I would look to short it. All right. Okay. Again, it's all based upon, like, right just now. I mean, I was just looking at when the push down. I have the 3-minute time frame up, but I leave the 3-minute time frame up because, in my opinion, the 3-minute time frame is the most popular. I do not look at a 1-minute. 81. I didn't know. I was looking at short at 90, 85, 90. Gold. I would lower your stops on the gold. Is Jeff here? Is Jeff here? Jeffrey, are you here tonight? Jeff, did you get that short on the close on gold? It got kabooshed. Like, I just want to know. All right, gold dropping. Oh, that was a great short. That was a monster short on that gold. How many? Let's see. In my life, what wars did we have? We had, well, obviously we had 01. You want to hear a story about 9/11? That's really crazy. So I come in that day, 9/11, right? Was that a Monday? I forgot what day that was anyway. What do I mean? Lower your stops. So if you're short, okay. So before I tell you the story, gold, oil just dropped $1. I would cancel the short. So, all right. So a lot of you have to start learning terminology. Okay. So somebody called me up today and said, Steve, I don't understand a lot of your terminology. I mean, I don't know. I'm doing this 43 years. I traded with the biggest traders in the world. And I don't know. Okay, I understand you guys are new and you're retail, and I get it. But when you're trading, okay, do you guys know what shorting means? Shorting means you're borrowing a stock and you're betting it's going to go lower. There's two ways to trade. If it drops, right? Let's say you shorted oil here and it drops, and I would say lower your stops. That means if you're short here, you just keep lowering your stop, okay? Or I would say look to cover below 93.70 and lower your stops, okay? You understand? So you want to cover your short, and then you want to go lower your stops, okay? My God, look at the silver rally. Oh, my God. So with that, the terminology is very important, okay? If I say look to short NASDAQ, 70 up to even, like on the close, I said look to short the NASDAQ 60 to even. It got up and then it dropped, right? Okay. So again, lower your stops. So do you not lower your standards, only stops? Okay. So let me just, I got to do this on I got to do it better here, right? All right. Let me just see if I can. By the way, this is my cell phone number for all of you. It's been here. Okay. So let me just do it like this if I can. All right. All right. Let me just erase this here. So let's just say, for example, all right, Jeff, I hope I'm saying correctly here. Let's just say, for example, you short oil at 94. I call a range 94 to 95, right? And your stop has got to be 95.50, right? And let's say you determine, the first thing you determine is it going to be a scalp trade or a pattern trade. Let's just say it's a scalp. And I call a range in oil, okay, because of the volatility. And then you have to then decide, A, am I going to take the trade? B, how many contracts do you want to trade within that range? Okay, let me do this bigger. How's that, right? Is that better? Okay, is that better? Okay, all right. Now, right now, okay, let's say you say, I'm going to short one contract at 94.20. I'm going to sell two contracts at 94.50, and I'm going to short four contracts at 94.80. Okay? And let's just argument's sake say that oil hits 94.55. And I see it getting to a point that now I'm going to say, okay, can I make the screen bigger? I can't. You can't see that? You guys can't see that? So now you're short oil at 94.20 and 94.50. You're short three contracts, right? Am I right? Three contracts. So now let's say your average price is 94.40, okay, or 38, right? Now all of a sudden, oil starts to drop. Now you keep your stop at 95.5, okay? But now all of a sudden, oil starts dropping, and rapidly. Let's say oil's trading now at 94. So maybe you want to cover. Cover means you want to buy one back that you're short. Okay? Now your still average price is 94, say 40. Now it drops to 94. You just locked in 40 cents in oil, right? Now what you do, you cancel your stop at 95.50. And if you hear me say, I would lower your stop, that means you're lowering your stop from 95.50 to 94, your break even 94.40, right? All right. All right. So now, okay. So now, wow, look at this silver rally. Oh my God. All right. So now, okay, it trades to 93.70. Okay. Now you can buy one, or you can lower your stop from 94.40 down to 94. Right? it trades to 93.30. You want to cover it and be flat? Okay, flat means no, Andrew, I do stocks all day long. Broadcom, Nvidia, Spiders, Qs, the whole world, right? Okay. And then now well, I'm not doing that now. I'm teaching right now. First of all, I don't put my own orders in. I have an order desk that puts all my orders in for me. Okay. I keep an open line and I'm trading. Okay. So, fisherman, take a walk. Okay. I don't need you. Okay. I'm not dealing with this nonsense. All right. Okay. Take a walk. Matter of fact, ban him. Okay. Why should I trade on a simulator when I'm running money? I'm trading in a hedge fund. Why would I do that? Trade on a simulator. I'm not wasting my time with that. Okay. I'm not going to deal with this guy. So anyway, so now I'm trying to teach people how to get in and out. Okay. All right. All right. Matter of fact, Aaron, can you ban this guy? I'm not dealing with him tonight. Okay. I'm teaching. I don't do this now. I'm teaching here. Okay. All right. This guy's banned. All right. So now this thing, oil starts dropping, right? Okay. All right. And now oil starts dropping. All right. And then next thing you know, right, as it's dropping, you could close the position and then lower your stop. All right. That's exactly the way to scale in and scale out of positions. Okay. So, all right. All right. Let's see here. Very quiet here on the index futures here. All right. So again, scaling in and scaling out is the way you really trade the market. Okay. And to do single lot entries is very, very, very difficult. Okay. Very difficult. All right. All right. And again, if anybody needs any help, I do give out my number. If you guys need help, I'm more than happy to talk to you and help you in any way possible. All right. I have to get it from my hedge fund, the hedge fund. I don't have it with me. Okay. It's part of a big pool of capital. So silver oversold. Silver is turning up on the 30. Okay. All right. All right. This gold should have been shorted 64. I'm not mentioning any names, Andrew. Sorry. If this gold gets back up to 64 to 72 range, the 15s are getting overbought. The ADXs are rising on the 30. This gold should get cabooshed if you get one more push up there. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to do it. When does gold just get up to? No, it already just traded up to 64 right here on the what I just do here. I traded nearly 2 billion shares in my life. I got to listen to this nonsense. Ay, 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 ay. These 15s, let's see here. These 15s right here. So that's how more or less when okay. Let's see here. You just got, hey, Gilbert, how are you? It's important when you put the orders in, okay? Wow, look at this silver explode. Oh, my Lord almighty God. Look at that silver. That was a great job. Who identified the non-confirmation? Okay. Who that was a great off the 30-minute time frame on the non-confirmation. Not only the 30, but the 15, you can see the 15 didn't confirm the low and the 30 didn't confirm the low right here. That's a great, whoever saw that right there. Okay. If that question is for me, I start at 8:30 every morning. Oh, that's you? All right. What's up, Danny Dan? What's going on? Wow, this silver that was Jesus. Wow, good job, Jack Z. Jay, that's a great job, man. I don't know what my firm uses. I don't know. I don't ask. I don't care. I just do what I got to do. That's it. Good job. Great job, Jack. Sunday night, I was short the big oil, 112, 116. I didn't even flinch. It was Sunday night at like 7:30, and I think oil was 109. And I just told my guys, well, for 112, 116, 120, and the high on oil was 119.42. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I saw oil 115.65, and I said to myself, oh, I see it trade up to 119. So I knew I got filled at 12 and 16s on the big ones. And then I said to myself, oh, please push up to like 122. I can get filled, right? And if it got up to like 125, I was going to put them, it was probably too early to put the orders in, but I didn't think it would get up. I thought 120 for sure. And then basically I literally woke up at 2:30 in the morning and I said, damn, 119.42. And I didn't even flinch. I went right back to bed. I came back. I woke up. I saw 96.42 when I woke up. And I'm like, damn. I couldn't short the USOs. It was, forget about, you could not even borrow the stock, right? And then next thing I know, I decided that if this gold gets up to the 64, 72, 73 range, and to be honest with you, that's how confident I was. I really was. I was just beyond confident. Damn, the freaking NASDAQ just ran 670 off the lows there. See that non-confirmation on the 3-minute? Never look back. Damn it. Never look back. Oh, it was a lot. It was good. You know, I don't, you know, it was just, you know, my firm agreed with it, and that was it. And I said, I'm putting shorts on. I said, I want to short the USOs and big size. And he said, we can't get. I go, okay, can we trade oil? He goes, yeah, let's put the oil futures on. Done. That was it. I didn't even care. I did not even care. So I'm going to show you the 3-minute time frame again on the non-confirmation. Okay, on the S&Ps, I'm sick to my stomach, just ran 15. So you probably could take a short here on these. If they get up to 29.5 S&Ps, 67, 29, 50, up to, I would probably go like 36.5, 37. NASDAQ, if it gets up to the 24,000, 795 up to 24,000, probably 825. All right. NVD. Is NVD still trading? I did that the one? Or was this one? Well, that's the inverse, right? This thing trades a lot of volume though, but you can't trade for 3 cents. You know, I can't. It's impossible. So if you look again, like I showed you on the NASDAQ futures here, you can see the NASDAQ futures right here on this low. I don't think it made a new low here, did it? On this one, 40. Nope, 33 was the low. Okay. I don't look at the VIX at all. Lucas Trades, good job. Silver's going to explode here. Silver exploded. Jesus, this silver. The silver probably could take somewhat of a scalp short here if this thing gets up to the 75, 85, 75 up to 86, 45. This thing is, you can see the non-confirmations here. Now, again, when you can see the silver, just to show you, okay, you had two non-confirmations. The 30-minute right here, you're pushed down, and the MACD could not confirm the low right here. Hi, France Marthy, how are you? Okay, and then you have the non-confirmation on the 15. So you had two buy divergences here, right? The 15, the MACD couldn't confirm the low, and the 30-minute, the MACD could not confirm the low, right? So all right, if this gold drops, look to cover gold anywhere between the 61.5 and 64.5 range. Just see if it's starting to drop here. I think gold should roll over. Look at the ADXs here on the 30-minute time frame, and the 15s are getting overbought. And if you look at the 60-minute here as well, you can see these ADXs are rising. This is a pretty big bear flag. Okay, if you're short just trade it. Lower your stops if you're short the gold. That's why, and the 15s were turning up here. Where's the 10-tick chart? Gold just got kabooshed. So that was a really nice buy on the S&Ps. They ran 15 off the low. See if fives are getting overbought. Yeah, you just S&Ps. You could look to just cover anywhere between the 27 and 30, and NASDAQ anywhere between 88, 70, 75 and 98 range. if you're short. I don't know what it could have been news related, Danny. I don't know. You know, I don't really know, to be honest with you. I hope you guys signed up. You got 20 minutes to sign up for the raffle. Gold just dropped 6. Need silver to drop a little bit here. A little bit overbought here on silver. Silver is not a double blue. Okay. You got to remember again when you look at the look at this gold drop here. Nasdaq S&P is dropping. If you look here on gold, on silver, I don't see where you see a double blue. Gold just dropped 8. S&P's just dropped 2. Nasdaq just dropped 8, 9. So where is there a double blue? I'm just asking. Okay, you got the 15, 30, and the 60-minute time frames. Okay. Yeah. I had offers in up to 120. Yeah, I said if oil gets to 120, I'm shorting it. Okay, S&P and Nasdaq futures, I would lower your stops if you're short. So you lower your stops, or you could just look to. So if you're short Nasdaq at 03, 01, and it's now dropped 10, you could cover some and lower your stop. Gold, just trade it from 68 down, so you could cover or lower your stop, right? Yeah, so okay. So that's okay. Andrew, let's see here. SanDisk, Micron, I'll show them to you. Microsoft. Andrew, you know what you should do, Andrew? You should watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Okay. The first section are names that we're involved in. Okay. All right. The GLDs a lot. I trade a lot of SLVs. What else? Palantir was an animal today, but my left side of my computer was pretty messed up, so I had to get Justin here to fix it up. All right, this silver, if you're short, just look to cover below anywhere between the 50 and 70 range. What's this crude doing here? So who called a short in crude before? That was a good call. S&P's, Molina, just dropped 4. NASDAQ just dropped 14, 15. Okay. What do you mean stop that on NASDAQ? There's no way you could have lost on NASDAQ. I said 95. I said 24,795 to 24,825. No way you could have got. I'm not switching to candles. Forget it. It's over. I'm not doing it. All right. Gold just dropped 8. Silver just dropped about 12. Any of you guys trading? Any of you guys trading the SICs? Anybody? Any of you? All right, oil just dropped here. Gold just dropped. I don't. The guys I was with Sunday, and I'm not going to mention their names. Some of the biggest traders in the world do not use candles. I'm just going to be bluntly honest with you. Okay. Okay. So I'm just being very bluntly honest with you. Yeah, I thought gold. I just thought that I'm not go long oil. Let me see what not yet. You got a nice bull flag setting up here. I'm not gonna. I think this oil. No. And even if oil gets to push up this negative MACD, this is why I missed the short here. They use bar data like this. This is bar data. No pro, I know. And I'm not knocking you guys. You guys do what you want. I'm not, to each his own. I'm not knocking you. You do what you want. I cannot use a candle to save my life. Okay. I am not doing it, and I refuse. 30 years. How about I'm in the game 44 come this August? Okay. Papa Giorgio. Absolutely. Okay. If there's anybody new here, my phone's been blowing up. We'll call you after the session. If anybody here, damn, I'm so pissed off. I wanted to short the SanDisk on the close, man. Damn, it's down $8 now. Go home with it. If anybody new here wants a 5-day free trial, starts every Monday. You can just text me your full name and email to 914-500-7484. I called a short in the NASDAQ and the S&Ps. I'm just waiting maybe for one more push up. And I think then you'll get the 15s to get cabooshed. Now remember, the ADXs are rising here on the 15 and 30-minute time frames, and the NASDAQ on the 60s. Okay, so I mean, I think so. I can't look at candles with the wicks and everything. And plus, I like to see the open, high, lows bars. If you go here to styles, oh, geez, don't make me do this. I can't determine the open, high, low. This is, I don't even know what the hell I'm looking. I mean, can I read the pattern? Of course. Okay. Not that, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to do it. And I want to be able to see. Okay, and listen, I'm not knocking it. You guys do what you want. I can see the open, high, lows bar. I go like that, boom, I can see it in 8 seconds. I guess you could probably do it the same thing with this, right? If I go here, let me see. No, you can't. Oh, yes, you can. All right. Yeah, I guess you can. You can't see it. Of course, it's red. Here it's green. So my way, I see it all the time. And when you get to my age, you want to see everything in the same color, right? I go here, it's green. I go here, it's green. It's going here, it's green. I don't see one red. Of course, I'm sure you can change the color. All right, gold just dropped 11. I don't look at the wicks. I don't even want to look at, please, no wicks. Right? You're long, NASDAQ? Where are you long? Here? Okay. I'd be careful. I'm not shorting crude. I'm looking for a place to buy crude on a pullback. I want to see if you get a caboose down to 91.5. Silver just dropped 17.18. Gold just dropped about 14. Well, if you look at oil, if you look at NASDAQ, you can see there's a nice bear flag setting up here on the 15. If I get data, that'd be nice. This is looking like a nice little bear flag setting up here. And you probably by 9 o'clock, you'll get this oscillator a little bit higher, and then I think they get cabooshed. All right. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, but why do you want to trade that SN with NS SN NX? I mean, what do you want? What time? 10:20? Where was it here? Is it? It's 1:40. Where's the 10:20? 1020 right here. Let me see what the see when you made the new wow, what a see the bull flag here. That was yesterday. Oh, what happened? What happened, Henny? You had a bad dream? Henny? Hendrix. He's out. Yeah. So I'll show you a great pattern. Okay. So today, the SPY, right? Okay, you guys ready? Okay. I'm going to put it here. This is a great pattern. Okay. This was the 1/5. The whole world was a short. Okay. So if you, Andrew, be careful with the long. Okay. So you got the 30-minute time frame reversing to sell, correlating with the 15 on indicator 4. You see that? Okay. NASDAQ and S&Ps, I would lower your stops. Andrew, I'd be very careful. Okay. All right. Unless you were long lower. So when I always look left to right, top to bottom, right? So the MACD negative, no big buying or selling pressure. The ADX is off, right? Okay. The 30-minute time frame reverses to sell at 10:30. It correlates here with the 15. If you look at the 60-minute time frame, okay, you're still in a deep oversold condition. The algo is still bullish here, but we'll see not for long. It'll reverse tomorrow. Okay, now every one of these new lows here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new lows we bought because the MACDs are non-confirmed on the underlying ETF. Melina, I hope you're still short the S&Ps. Okay, all right. I'm not looking at a one-tick chart. Okay. Okay, so now the strategy is you short the first bounce on the 5-minute, which is right there, and the second bounce is you short the 5-minute time frame right here. Okay, on the 15. So you see the 15 right here. All right, this is the 15-minute bounce. Now, granted, we were short here. S&Ps were, I forgot what price they were at. Where were they? 72, 74, or something like that. And then there was news, and they dropped. S&Ps dropped down to 49 like that, 49 and a quarter. Okay. All right. Now I'll show you another one. Okay. Boeing. All right. Now, guys, pay attention to Boeing. All right. First of all, if you look at Boeing here on the 5-minute time frame, I want to teach you guys how not to scalp along when you're in a caboose stage. Here's Boeing, okay, on the 5-minute. Negative MACD. Look at a rising ADX. Look at the big selling pressure. You can't be scalping longs here. You'll be getting killed, all right? Ultimately, you want to scalp the long when the ADX is finally off and the MACDs turn positive. So if you look here on Boeing, it made a new low. The MACD did not confirm the low, and Boeing then lifted. However, watch this, okay? 60-minute time frame. MACD is negative below the pivot. ADX rising. Big selling pressure. The yellow dots, the price into the bottom of the algorithm. 30-minute time frame. MACD negative. ADX rising. Big selling pressure. Look at the yellow dots. 15-minute time frame. Kabooshed. Now, 15-minute time frame, the MACDs turn positive. ADX is off. Okay, you can see here. But what do you look to do? You short the first bounce. So you could have shorted here, 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 here. Okay, within the hour on Boeing. You could have shorted here at 16, gets up to 17.36, trades up to 17.13, 17.22, and all the way down. Now, this is a pattern. So patterns last up to 8 bars, right? Okay. Is the ADX rising? Yeah, in the 15, 30, and 60. Yes. So if you're trading a pattern, okay, versus a scalp, the trades last anywhere from 1 to 8 bars. So if you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you still made about 2 points. Okay. If you took the short from here, then you're low here. If you took the short here, then you're over here. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So, okay, then don't look at them, Gervex. Bye. Okay. I love people when they come in and make comments like this. I had a guy on Instagram say, "Why is this guy look at all these screens? You ever hear of tabs and everything like that?" Number one, I don't really give a rat's ass what anybody thinks about me. Number one, or says about me. Okay, I'm 63 years old. I've been in the game, impeccable track record, traded with the best traders in the world. Okay, all right. And then number two, okay, I'm building automated. I'm building something very powerful. So one day I don't have to deal with this. Okay. And number three, um, guy on post or something doesn't know me, complete ignorance, doesn't know what I do, doesn't know I work with family offices, hedge funds, different very individual, high net worth individuals, and they want information that they can't see or when they're sitting at their desk. Because most traders literally sit in front of 2 to 4 screens in any of these big firms. Okay, and if you're a portfolio manager and you're trading based upon fundamental analysis, and I'm getting calls, "Hey Steve, what do you see technically on Oracle? What do you see?" And I said yesterday it was sold out, and I thought that there was room for it to go up. Little did I know that the earnings were coming out. I mean, that they were going to be better than expected. Okay, so basically, someone's judging somebody, which I've never done in my entire life. Okay, and to be able to judge somebody not knowing what the person's really doing. If that person was here, okay, then it's a complete different story. Okay. So nobody knows when I come in here. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I'm checking the markets. I'm talking to people from all around the world, and and uh and so basically, when you work in a life that I've had and that I'm used to, right? It's really important to understand that um I'm this is the work ethic that is required. And when you work with different I'm dealing with the bond market. Okay, I'm dealing with the bond market. I'm the 10-year bonds bond portfolio manager. I'm dealing with um institutions that run monster amounts of capital that are looking for where they think the S&Ps are going to go. I remember one time a big hedge fund I was working with called me up one day and said, "Stevie, I want to sell a boatload of S&Ps." And I said, "I wouldn't do it right here." Right? He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I got big buys." I go, "If you want to hedge your position, I think they're going to go higher. You could probably sell the S&Ps higher later on." So he says to me, "Where would you sell them?" So let's just say the S&Ps were, I don't know, 1850 back then, right? 1900. I said probably like 1890. I think let's say it was 1900. He said to me, "Where do you think I should sell them?" 1890. He goes, "Steve, why would I sell them 10 lower?" I go, "So and so, I'm in the up mode here. I would not sell them, right?" Um, okay. Okay, so um next I know, the end of the day, I get a phone call from the fund, and he said, "Listen, I just sold blank amount of futures at the end of the day to hedge our portfolio." He said, I thank you enough. S&Ps were up 105 at the end of the day. He said, "I can't tell you what you saved us." And he said, "What'd you see?" And I said, I had monster buy signals off of the underlying ETFs, and I did not think it was prudent to sell the S&Ps. You got 1 minute to sign up for the raffle, okay? Yeah, I agree. If someone can make money, of course, of course. But nobody should judge anybody based upon an environment, okay? Nobody should judge somebody. If you don't know, you shouldn't say, right? That's how I feel, right? So Andrew, I think so. Okay, I do think so. All right. You think the Nasdaq's going back down to 24,000? Well, what do you want to know? You want to trade the 30-year bonds, the 10-year bonds? What? Are you doing anything? Are you up?
Yeah,
Let me see your. What are you doing?
my ladder's about the trees and mine doesn't look like yours.
The ladder's not looking like yours?
No, the
What
ladder's
time
not.
frame is this?
I think it's the 15 minutes.
You got to put the 5-minute up. There goes gold.
Five on my left hand side, but I'll put it-
There goes gold. What happened?
I have the 5 minute on my left, but I'll put it on the big one.
Well, yeah, you don't need the 15.
At all? Okay.
No, because first of all, you really, to be honest with you, don't even look at the chart right now. You need to just practice the scaling in process right now. So looking at a chart is irrelevant because you don't know what you're looking at right now. The most important thing, how can I get the raffle? You have to go to MyFundedFutures TV and sign up before 9 o'clock. Okay. Wow, gold just exploded. Look at the silver. Silver's up almost 2 cents, $2 since we got here. Do you think we fill the gap where? 88.65? Where's that? On gold? Oh, on oil? No, on oil? Not a prayer's chance. Not a prayer's chance. You think, oh, should have been bought. You think oil is going to 88? Oh, no. What is the last thing you look at before you open your first position? That's a great question. Who's Patrick? Patrik. I don't know Patrick. We got big options expiration on Friday though. The first thing I look at when I walk in the morning is always the bigger time frames, 15, 30, and 60. So coming into today, for example, if you look at the 30 and 60-minute time frames here, okay, if you look here, on the S&Ps here, you can see here, I walked in, I said, okay, MACDs are negative, boom, boom. I said, okay, so in my head, I thought, if there's any new highs here, I think the market's a short based upon the sell divergences, right? That's the first thing I looked at, right? So when the market pushed up to 68.18 on the S&Ps, I'm not going to lie to you, I couldn't speak that fast, okay? Gold just dropped 5, right? And I said to myself, damn, they pushed up. Well, we caught a couple of shorts here and here and here and here later on. However, so I already knew coming in with this negative MACD here, right, that the price action pushed up, and you can see the non-confirmation, right? Okay. I know Patrick a very long time. I taught Patrick, and he's a good man. I like him a lot. And he lives like, about 40, 50 miles from me. Bitcoin just got crushed. I don't know. All right. So now that's on the continuous contract. So I walked in today at 8 o'clock. I'm already looking Oh, I don't know. Just trade what you see. I don't hold opinions like that. Now, oil. I mean, gold just pushed up to new highs above 70, and the MACDs couldn't confirm on the 15, 30, and 60. Bye-bye S&P and NASDAQ. Okay. Again, these 15s haven't even rolled over yet. Oh my God, they're gonna get killed. All right. If you're still short, I would just lower your stops. Of course, even pre-market 915. Okay. All right. I was short an Oracle on the highs today. Right. Oh, that's another one. Oh my God, look at this gold. Look at this gold just drop. So anyway, so that was what I looked at to answer your question when I come in. And then the other thing I look at is the underlying ETFs. So I knew coming in today that if we dropped, that the MACDs on the 60-minute time frame would have support, right? Okay. It's J. You look at the J. I don't know Lance Bernstein. Okay. I don't want to really know anybody. Okay. To be honest with you. All right. I do my own thing, and that's in the end of it. So here you can see every new low. Boom, boom, long, 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 off the low, no, low, and plus combined with the oversold condition. Long, here's a new low, long, boom. This one ran about 30 points. Look at this. So here, if you look at gold, you can see gold just now pushing up. I said you have a bear flag. Look at it, 70, Jesus Christ. 71 just dropped 13, right? Okay. I don't know him, and I don't care. Okay, David, please, David. Thank you, though. All right. What a short. Look, you're pushing up here. You have the ADX is rising on the 30 and the 60 and the 30s. I was explaining what I was looking at. All right. So that's that. I know a lot of people, Andrew. I really am not going to tell you who I know, okay? I'm very fortunate, though. Okay? All right. So, again, when you see this bigger time frames, so just make believe you're coming in the Asia session, you see this, you see the 60 reverse to sell right here at 9 o'clock. Boom. You got the 15-minute time frames getting overbought after the, look at this. You see the 15th. This was the oh my God, that was a short of the night right there. That was a short of the night, and that spike up at. See, that's what I'm saying. It happens very fast. No, I don't know a guy named Lar. S&Ps, Andrew. I don't know where to double blue, Jennifer, but I'm glad you're up $3,000. Great job, Jennifer. That's a great job. S&Ps, kabooshed. Wow, what a short. It doesn't work on Thinkorswim, and you can't get it without signing up with me. Good job, SWAT dog. Oh, come on, gold rally so you get short. So this is a strategy. Okay. The 60-minute time frame reverses to sell. It correlates with the 15 and the 30-minute time frame. ADX is rising on the 60 and the 30. When you get the overbought condition on the 15, you take the short. It was a little bit too fast for me because if I was focusing, okay, and not explaining the push up on the index futures this morning at 10 o'clock, 10:30, probably would have had it. I don't even know who Joe wrote. Guys, please stop asking me who I know. I don't know anybody, okay? I know Nick LaSalle and Ian. That's all I know, okay? I'm praying for this market to get crushed because I think that when this L ends, they're going to rally 6% in one day. Yes. Listen, trading's hard, Andrew. Okay? Nobody said this easy, but it does give you financial opportunity, okay, if you're able to conquer it, right? I think once they elect someone that the United States likes, I think that the thing that really pissed me off is I just went to go get gas just now and I paid $3.69. And this is what oil down from 112. When the guy says to me, well, we bought this oil. I said, I'm just curious. I mean, I don't, I need gas. So what the hell's different? I said, gasoline, oil is down $40, right? Why are you still keeping it elevated? It goes, well, we bought this gasoline when oil was about 116. I said, you're full of crap. Okay. Yes, you have to be part of if you sign up to sktrading.live, which is $4.50 a day, you have in the Discord section, you have the educational material, you have everything at your fingertips. You paid $5.89. What are you, crazy? It's got to be California. Okay. Now, did you take any trades?
I did.
Okay, and?
Well,
It's okay. It's okay if you made a mistake. You practice.
Yeah, it's because I closed at 57.
You made $57?
Yeah.
It's better than losing $57. I'm so pissed at that gold trade up this. Jesus. Anybody still trading silver? Gas dropped 30 cents. Not here. That's a good steak, Danny said. 450. You're crazy. That's insane. So what you have to practice is just practice. You shouldn't even be worrying about trading right now. You should just be getting familiar with just the buys are on the left. Okay, so today, for example, someone was here, did not know she was trading the big ones, and she blew an account within literally 17 minutes. Now, why did she blow the account? Because she did not focus on understanding that she had supposed to click on micros.
Right.
She was actually trading like 7 or 8 big ones. So with the volatility, she got completely kabooshed. Okay.
My spring break next week, so I'm going to go to Yannick's house.
But you should be practicing here and now. This is live data, right?
Yeah.
So you should just be practicing. If you shorting, buying, close all, or exit all, whatever they have. So that's important. 327, good buddy. I paid 349 or 349 or 359? All right. So again, 299 in Tennessee. Oh, it'll drop here in no time here. Oh yeah. Can you imagine if this oil gets back up to 120 again? Oh, at that time it hits 120, you gotta short a little bit, and then 125, 130, and you probably, I would scale in for a position with the big ones every 5 points. Dev Josh online. Yeah, why is Jacksonville, right? It's the fraud, SWAT dog. It's the fraud, right? When you say scale, no, first of all, let me put it into the terminology aspect here. If you average down, okay, that means you have no regard for stops. So if you're buying Boeing at 222 all the way down to 216, you have no regard for stops. That's averaging down. Scaling in, hey Zill, okay, scaling in means you have here, I'll give you an example. This is not real. Let's say I say, look to buy oil here, 91.50 to 92.30. Okay, wow, this silver just got kabooshed, right? So I need more screens. So look, so here, 91.5 to 92.5, and your stop is 91. So when you scale in, I'm just giving you an example. Okay, so if you're scaling in, you have to determine how many contracts you want to trade within that range if it's something you want to do. You may not want to do it, okay? But let's just say, okay, I'm going to take this trade. I'm going to go here, 91.20. Okay, I'll buy one at 92.20. I'll buy two at 91.90. I'll buy four at, I don't know, 91.70, right? And or 91.60, and your stop is 91. Okay, so as long as you have a stop in place, that's scaling in, right? And if you want to scale out of the trade, so if you're, let's say here you're long 92.10. I'm just giving an example. Okay, all right. Now you offer maybe some at, let's say you bought one at 92.10, so you maybe offer 92.25. And if it's, I'm just giving an example here, right? All right. And then here, hey, K Dodger. Now let's say, all right, you offer one at 92.25. You make $150 on a big one, right? Okay. And I think it's 15 on a micro. Okay. So let's just see. Now let's say you buy 92.10s and then it drops to 91.90. Maybe you buy another one. And then if it goes down to 91.70, you buy another one. All right, 22, 23. Let's just say it kicks 25. Boom, out. Okay, just made $15. If you're trading the big one, you just made 150. Just went to 35, you made 300. Right? Capiche? Right? So scaling in and out is different than averaging down. Averaging down means you have no regard for the market and you're in this camp right here. Okay, you're in this camp right here. And I showed this example today during the day because I want people to realize that when you have an ADX rising on a 5-minute time frame and you got the big selling pressure, the algorithm is negative and the yellow dots are into the blue, which is the price. You can't, you're going to get kabooshed. Even if you scalp here and you're out here, you can scalp every one of these bars. So if you bought Boeing 2054, okay, boom, you make 30 cents, 40. You're lucky. And I'm going low to high. Right? Oh, these 15s are going to roll over on the NASDAQ and S&P. I don't have a double blue, Leonardo. This is a double red right here. This is a double red right here. 10:30. What time is this? This is a double red. Okay. So if you see, and if you see here at 2:15, right? All right. You're very welcome, Drovax. All right. So if you see this is called a double red. 5-minute time frame correlates with the 60, the 30, and the 15. Right? Boom. So when Leonardo, if you 15 or 5 reverses a sell, if you're watching the chart, okay, and you get the push up into the negative MACD, this is a pencil down and rally right back up. You take the short above 2180, 22, and the next bar, okay, it drops down to 2167, another bear flag, and bada bink, and then good night, nurse, all the way down. Look at this. Buy, 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 sell, 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 right? Okay. So again, most important aspect of trading the markets, okay, is understanding when to start taking scalp longs, okay, in a negative stock. And that is once this ADX, especially if you have an ADX rising on a 5-minute, you want to take the short off here, okay? If this NASDAQ gets up to the 24,000, I would say 15 to 24,045. S&P is 31 to 39. I would short it. Gold gets up to the 71 to 79. I would short it there. Silver can't get going. Okay. Now, here's this bounce right here. Is the bounce right here on the 15, 267. Boom, drops $1.50, right? Okay. I'm not buying S&Ps here. No, not with the 15s getting overbought. No. Okay. It's 3-minute time frame. You're leaving? I know, but the market doesn't start till 8.
No, I know.
I know. So, okay.
To be next to you, feel the vibe and practice.
Okay, but all right. You sure?
Yeah,
All right, I'll see you Saturday.
And I came here.
Huh? I go to Marie's house more then. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. Let's see here. All right, everybody's gold is a long. I'm looking to short it. I think these 15-minute time frames are going to roll over here. Right here. We'll see. What's the 30 look like here? All right. 31. All right. You can cover NASDAQ anywhere from the 95 to 10 level. S&P's 28 to 31. Let's see if they drop. Hey, Romania, how are you? Charucci, Alexandru. All right. All right. We got to get to, if we get to 500, we'll do the raffles. We'll do raffles tonight. Right now, we got 15. We're shy. This gold's dropping. Let's see here. Hey, AJ. Hey, AJ. How are you, AJ? Been a while. Damn, buddy. Crude long? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. It was a long. This ran 70 cents. Should never take my eye off this crude. I guess the 15's got probably oversold here too. Yep. Oh, oh wow. This 15 is going to turn up. This is some bull flag here on oil. Google form doesn't work. It's after 9 o'clock. Who caught the long in oil? If you caught the long in oil, that's a great job. That's 80 cents right there. That's a great long. Hey, Johnny Doe, how are you? Scalp. Oh, my God, I scalp all the time. I drive my guys crazy. I'm scalping all day long. Micron, SanDisk. Oof, forget it. Oracle. Jeff, you got that long in oil? Good man. That was beautiful, Jeff. Wow. 80 cents on oil. Bye-bye gold. S&P, NASDAQ, I would lower, just like I said, let's cover 28 to 31. All right, we got 5. All right, we'll do this. We'll do some raffles. Oh, probably more than that. I literally, because, okay, so the bottom line is, like, on, I'm scalping the S&Ps or the QQQs all day, I think I can start next week trading the futures. I trade more of the underlying ETFs, but pretty big sides on them though. So well, if you need any help, Aladdin Narrow, Aladdin, I hope I'm saying it right. And if anybody new here, if you want any help with anything, you could just text me and I'll call you, 914-500-7484. So here's the strategy here too, okay? So if you look at the NASDAQ, let me just bring up the 60-minute time frame here. Okay, on the NASDAQ here. So if you look at the NASDAQ, the 60 just reversed to sell, MACD negative, ADX rising, right? The 30-minute sell mode here, big bear flag going to set up here, right? And then if you look here, the 15's already in sell mode. But now this is the first bounce, indicator 3 on the 15 after the 60 reversed to sell. So, I'm betting that sometime between now and 10:30, this should be a lot lower. Okay. So if you covered your shorts there already and this gets up to the 24,000, 818, 19, 20 here, say 20, so 20 up to 50, I would short it. S&Ps rallied, what was the low? 15 to, I would short these S&Ps, 34 to 42 range. So let's see what oil's doing. Great job on the oil, Jeff. Put the 5-minute back up. Wow, silver got absolutely kabooshed. My goodness gracious. Oh my God. Again, you're pushing up to new highs on silver. 86.05. The 60-minute MACD couldn't confirm the Asia session. Okay. 914-500-7484. Okay. That's a t-shirt. Right. This silver, unbelievable. Good job, Real Music. Yeah, the raffle closes at 9. The raffle closes at 9. All right, we're going to do 10 rapid giveaways tonight at 9:50. Thank you for getting to 500. That means a lot. If we weren't doing 500, I wasn't doing them tonight. And yeah. Well, you can't beat yourself up on that, right? You can't beat yourself up on that. Look to cover the NASDAQ between the probably 0520. Starting to drop here. Boy, oh boy, gold's doing nothing. All right, 17 minutes for the raffle. Come on, these 15-minute time frames got to start rolling over. Come on, guys, get the likes up. You're short gold now? I don't know, Iceman. S&Ps ran 20 off the low. Silver just rallied nicely here. Took my eye off this oil. Oh wow, you got that oil? That's a damn good. That's a $1 on oil. Again, off the 15-minute time frame right here. That's a damn good long. You may get one more push down though. I would raise your stops if you're long the oil. Silver, unbelievable. Just ran about 40 cents. Andrew, I got 19 bottles waiting for you. Okay, Andrew. Yeah, this crude should get one more push down. If this 5 gets oversold again. That's one thing I got to tell you. These tweets remind me back in 2020. I hope it doesn't get there. All right, 14 minutes for the raffle. If this gold can drop here. Always got receipts in my pocket. I don't understand why. Oh, some drop in silver though, huh? My God. Some drop in silver. Now, with the 5-minute time frame reversing to buy on these S&P futures, and the Nasdaq, any push down should make a higher low. Okay. Oh wow, great long in oil. Great long, didn't see it. Great long in oil. I even got the 30-minute time frames starting to get overbought here on gold, and silver just rallied 40 cents. You're getting overbought conditions on the 30, on gold, silver, S&P, and Nasdaq. So YM, who trades UK? I'll look at the YM. Down 300. Probably I would, with these 15s and 30s like this, probably a short here above 06 for a pullback. Here's a 30-minute. All these bear flags are going to come to fruition here. A lot of these big hedge funds It was reported. A lot of them lost anywhere from 1 to 1.8. Some of them lost up to 3% so far. That's a great long in oil. No, not 3% a day. 3% for the month. For the month or for the quarter. They're down 3%. Pretty staggering. You're short 20 micros in crude. Okay. $94. 30s are turning down. Thing is with the 15 here, I'd be really careful with these 15s turning up. This was the mother of all trades right here. If you ask me, this was the mother of all trades right here. Okay. You're long 92.40. This was the long right here. I mean, if you're long 92.40, I would raise your stops. I'd be really super careful. Iceman, I'd be careful, brother. Cruise up 6%. Okay. You could take a scalp short here on oil, on gold, 71 to 79. Silver just rallied 50 cents, 60 cents. Got a nice little bear flag sitting up on the 30-minute time frames. Hey, Aaron McKenzie. Heating oil? I said I wouldn't be short this oil. Look at this oil. Look at this, the 15s. Oh my God. 91.70, just ran $1.50. NASDAQ had a buy signal? Not me. Not me. I think NASDAQ should start dropping. You have a 88 overbought reading. Silver just ran 70 cents. Wow, what a rally on the silver. Oof. Okay, any push down should make a higher low on the S&Ps for now. cover the NASDAQ anywhere if you're short between the 10 and 30 range. S&Ps, here we go. Here we go. Look to cover the S&Ps anywhere from the 30.5 to 35.5 range. Here we go. Look at the NASDAQ drop. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now the fives reverse to buy, so you're going to get a buy divergence. This is called a triple Lindy. So that means that you're going to make a higher low here. Look at this oil. Oh my God. $5 minutes. 5 minutes. NASDAQ, S&P is getting kabooshed. Gold, you could look to cover anywhere on shorts between 71 and 73, or 70 and 73. S&Ps just got kabooshed. NASDAQ just got kabooshed. NASDAQ just dropped 14 and hit 40. Okay. Yeah, I think you said divergences in oil? No, look at oh my God, look at these S&Ps drop. Okay, you see this oil? This was a Picasso. Oh my God, S&Ps and NASDAQ. There goes the oil. There goes the gold dropping. Andrew, please tell me you're short something. Please tell me you're short. Please. Somebody tell me they're short up there. So that's okay. Mass traders, I hope I would just start covering shorts and start lowering your stops. $8.11. Oh, I love that. That's 10 more. Why would crude drop, Robert? Papa Delt, I would lower your stops. Mr. Freeze, get in there. Call me the Freeze. Okay, this is the long 9170. This guy if the guy who sold 9170, look at these S&Ps drop 38. Are you crazy? Oh my God, you may get your 11 on the NASDAQ. The moving average comes in at 07. Oh, you're out, Smith Barney? Matty D, get in there, Matty D. Schultze from Australia. Oh my God. Yes, I love when they go down. Where's the bear? Right? My dog just ran for the hills. Oh my God. Juno, oh, look at this guy. Giuliano Pizzetti. Oh my God. What a name. Kaboosh. All right. I love that name. Look at them drop. Oh, yeah, baby. I love a good kaboosh, right? Here we go, baby. You got your 11 on the NASDAQ. That's it. Raffle time in 1 minute. That's how you end the night right there, baby. Right? Right, Andrew? Get in there. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay? Monster bear flags on the 30, on the 15. Good night, Irene. Oh my God, this is a kabooshin. Look at this, JT. There you go. You know what? That's what I love. I love this sound. This is music to my ears. Okay? And then this is my second, outside of my children's voices.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're going to do the raffles now. How's that? What a kabooshin. All right. Good luck, everybody. Jennifer, are you ready, Jennifer? Maddie D, you love that one, Maddie D? Look at that. 10 handles on the S&P, 40 on the NASDAQ. What the hell is this? No Joe J for life. Oh, my God. NHOJ for life. Jennifer, help me out, please. They're still getting kabooshed. Look at this. 45, 50, NASDAQ, S&Ps. Say goodnight, Irene. Most of your profits from shorting, get behind me. Okay, I love to short. I hate to buy them. All right. Anyway, Jennifer, is he here? Jennifer? Jennifer?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. All right. Andrew, please tell me. Next! What a shame. You put all your... This is a cabooshin. What a night. What a way to go out. Koa Maya, Koa Maya, Maya. Oh my God, they just dropped. Look at these S&Ps. Look at this. NASDAQ can be 50 in a minute. Koa Maya, Maya. Okay. I mean, come on. I'd be probably covering shorts here. I mean, the 15s are still rolling over. So that strategy right there, I got, before I do anything, that strategy, Maddie D, Jennifer, everybody, was the first bounce on the 15-minute time frame after the 60 reversed to sell. Look at them go. Gold dropping. Next. What a short. Gold getting kabooshed. Oh, I remember him. Mr. Salta, 33. Jeff, please tell me you got that short. Mikey Jacques. Mr. Salta. Mr. Salta, 33. Hey, congratulations, our first winner. Next. Oh, my God, NASDAQ. 55 handles. 60 handles if it hits 80. ICT, MyFundedFutures. All I know is one thing. It's Christmas in March. Oh, my God. What? Maddie D. Do you see this short, Maddie D? ICT, MFFU. It's still going. ICT, Jennifer. We only got one winner so far tonight. No? Andrew, you please tell me you... Next! Please tell me you're short, Andrew. Please. Oh, he's here? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's here? Oh, ICT's here? That's two. Congratulations. Mr. X369. Oh, my God. This is one of the best caboosins in a while. NASDAQ hit 24,840, just ticked 75. That's 65 points. Gold's going to get crushed. Okay. Mr. X369, Jennifer. S&P's down 16. Maddie D, this is one of the best shorts you did, Maddie D, on both. Is he here? Mr. X, Jennifer. All I know is Jennifer. He's here. Congratulations. That's 3. Okay. At 1T for Keepso. Jesus. At 1-T for Keepso. Oh my God. My brain hurts. You should get a bounce here off the... Okay. Is he here, Jennifer? Oh, he's here. That's 4. Congratulations. I see it. What the hell is this? Quarto, Sequin. I should just. Oh my God. Really? Next. Exactly. Oh, Quartus was. He's here. You got to give it to him, Denny. He's here. All right. Mahu Mahana Mahir 1435. Oh my God. Mahuda Mahir 1435. You think that's right? You can't give me a better name like Mahood or something? Is he here, Mahood? He's here. Congratulations. I'm not being funny, but come on, my brain hurts after the end of the day. Prop trader. There you go. Simple. Congratulations, prop trader. You here? Okay. Prop trader. Okay. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Can you just give me an easy name? I'm asking you to give me an easy name. Prop trader. Are you here? Jennifer, he's here. Congratulations. How many is that? 6, Jennifer? I'm losing count. Or 7. All right. If anybody wants a 5-day free trial to my live stream, it starts every Monday. Please text me your phone name and email, 914-500-7484. Stephen Mayo, 9534. Stephen Mayo, 9534. I'd be looking to cover some gold here. Okay, Stephen Mayo, 9534. Are you here? Okay. Congratulations, Stephen. Okay, that's 7. All right. That's 7. Whew, there goes the gold, Jeff. All right. Watery Phoenix 01. Watery Phoenix 01. Watery Phoenix 01. Watery Phoenix 01. That's 7. Watery Phoenix 01. Jeff, the 15-minute gold reverse to buy. So the bottom line is the low should be in for the Asia session below 35. Watery Phoenix, okay, 01. He's here. Congratulations. Thank you, Jennifer. How do you say this? Troy 384. Troy 384. Troy TROYD 384. Jennifer, is he here? And again, my phone's blowing up. If you want a 5-day free trial, just text me your phone name and email. You'll start it on Monday. Okay? You can just text me at my cell, 914-500-7484. Now, you got a little bit of a triple Lindy there. That's why the NASDAQ and S&P just rallied here. Just got down to 23. S&P just ran 3. Next! 4. NASDAQ, Jeff, off the lows on the triple Lindy. JT 4 1s. JT 1111. JT 4 111s. My number 914-500-7484. All right. What caused the short? Technicals. Is that 10? Is that 10? That's 9. We got to do one more. Is that 10? I count 9. Okay. All right. I want to say thank you to Denny. Thank you to Aaron. Thank you to Jennifer. Okay. Thank you to all of you. Again, every single day, singles and doubles. Okay. Proud of all of you. Thank you to MyFundedFutures. I love being here. I love living in Florida. There's nothing I would this is my life. I love doing this. I love trading. I love helping you. And if any of you need any guidance, or if you just want to text me, I'm more than happy to help you any way possible. 914-500-7484. Also, tomorrow from 10:30 to 11:30, I will be on the MyFundedFutures television TV show. Also, if you like, I also have a podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Thank you very much for tonight. God bless you. God bless our troops, and God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Charts scribbled like hieroglyphs, secrets in the mist. Candlesticks whisper, every wick got a twist. Fibonacci spiral, price dance in a trance. Pyramids of profits if you catch the right glance.
Inner circle moves, shadows on the screen. Trading on the edge, chasing that dream. Cipher in the candles, fortune in the haze. The cipher in the riddle, money through the maze.
Liquidity hunts, snipers in the dark. Stop loss graves marked by the market shark. Order block sermons, preaching through the pain. Catch the ICT code, ride the